That is so lame. Well, we are back now. I have no idea. I have no idea what happened there, but that was so weird. And yeah, just in the middle, just like in the middle of a conversation, the game just decides to crash. But yeah, it's like what you said, like, how many times, it's just like what I've said, how many times has Becky made a pitch to lose a match, but Triple H has always said no. Because one reviewer literally said no one should be angry at Triple H, it was John Cena's idea to tap out to Gunther. And I'm like, yes, John Cena can make the pitch, but Triple H can just always say, no, John, we're not doing that. Triple H literally approved it. Yeah, that was a bit annoying, Isabel. I don't know what to say, man. People just think Triple H can't do no wrong. And we're back live. And we're back live on Evolve. And here comes Charlie Dempsey. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, Charlie Dempsey. I would play the DLC for Legends ZA, because the Legends ZA game has a DLC. I would play it, but I have to pay like... like it's like $45. It's like $45 just for a DLC. It's quite a lot of money. I didn't know about this, but with what you said, I saw someone say Sting pitched to lose his last match and Tony Khan went against him. Well, that is usually tradition in wrestling. You lose your final match. That is usually the tradition in wrestling. You lose your last match. Well, here comes Javon Evans, who is now the former Speed Champion. Yeah, he lost his title last night on last night on NXT. To Montez Ford, but Javon will be looking to bounce back. And also think of it this way. Think of it like this. Many fans always just want to defend Triple H because he's still, quote, new to it. Like, oh, he's only been booking for about 3-4 years. Give him time. You know, I've always heard people say that. I've always heard people say, oh, give Triple H time. He'll get there in about 5-10 years. He'll get there eventually. I'm like, okay, but did anyone say that about Tony Khan? Did people say, take it easy on Tony Khan? He's new to this. Did anyone say that about him? I don't think so. I think people were immediately hard on him immediately. I think fans didn't give him a fair chance. No one took it easy on him. I was like, okay, so did you guys take it easy on Tony Khan, or were you guys tearing him asunder immediately? So whenever I hear people say we should take it easy on Triple H, I'm like, well, did you take it easy on Tony Khan when he started? I'm guessing the answer is no. And why should we take it easy on someone? They're the ones booking. You would think they would know what to do. It's like what Tom Colohue said. Triple H was only successful for the first few years was because he was basically copying whatever he basically was finishing all the stories that Vince McMahon already started. Because he was still finishing most of Vince's storylines. That was the only reason he was doing decently in the first few years. Now that he doesn't have Vince's booking to bounce off of, he doesn't know what to do. And this year has definitely exposed it. But yeah, I think it's stupid whenever I hear people say we should be taking it easy on Triple H because he's still new, and I'm just like, no, I don't think anyone took it easy on Tony Khan. And now Javon Evans on the top rope, big frog splash. Javon showing why he is indeed bouncy. Off the ropes again with another frog splash. Cover on Dempsey and a kick and another kick out. Well, Dempsey holding on. Oh man! Oh man! And that will do it. And it's over. Javon gets the win. I think they said that is because he is a lifelong wrestling fan. So they figure he would know. Well, I guess he didn't know. Javon Evans with a very impressive win here on Evolve. Otis. Hey, Luce. I've been very disappointed with you as of late. What have I told you, Otis? I've told you you need to start winning. You have been letting me down over these last several months. I know. I am very sorry. And what is this that I heard what is this I heard that you were talking to Rachel Pierce? Oh, it's not what you think, Luce. Oh, it's not what I think? Oh, you think it's not what I think? Well, I think it is. I think it is what I think. What are you hanging out with her for? Huh? You know she's my rival and she's trying to take this from me? Yes, I know. Am I hotter than Rachel Pierce? Yes. Yes, you are. Good boy. And Otis, I'm going to give you another chance. I want you to bring some goal. I want you to start winning matches, okay? Because the more you keep losing, the more I may be thinking it might be a time for me to find a new man. Oh. Do you understand? I understand. Good. Man, poor Otis. He doesn't deserve that. Well, Lucy Wright is giving him the lecture he deserves. Wow, Andy, is that really what you think? You don't want to upset the Evolve Women's Champion. And look who's making her debut here on Evolve. It's Kalani Jordan. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. Kalani Jordan. Kalani having her first match here on Evolve, and she's going to be going one-on-one with Danny Palmer. And her opponent, Danny Palmer. Well, here's an interesting match that was just announced on WWE's social media page. Danny Palmer will be teaming with Carmen Petrovic and the Juggernaut Jordan Grace, and they will take on the Lee sisters of Hermione Lee, Essie Lee, and Angela Lee in a 6-woman tag team matchup at NXT Great American Bash. Well, that is definitely going to be an interesting match. I'm very looking forward to that. Hey, Armin. And here we go. Big matchup here for Danny Palmer as she takes on the former NXT North American Champion. Kalani Jordan, the only woman to be the NXT Women's North American Champion on 2 occasions. Oh! So Adam Pearce announced 2 title matches happening on Raw. Maxine defends against Ivy and Stephanie against Raquel. Well, Maxine's finally having her first title defense. You're not her. You're not her. You're not her. Shut up! Kalani Jordan not happy with the Evolve fans. Not happy with the Evolve fans. And look at this now. Danny Palmer with a roll-up. And Kalani able to kick out at 2. Well, here's the thing. Kalani likes to think she is her. Well, this is definitely her chance to prove it. Kalani's definitely been taking several losses as of late, but she's looking to turn things around here. Probably. Probably, Armin. I mean, hell, if it gets the title back on Becky Lynch, then we can get AJ Lee and Becky for the title, then I guess I'd be fine with it. But honestly, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think they're just going to do it just as a straight-up singles match with nothing on the line. They had their chance to do it for the title at Survivor Series, and they didn't do it then either. If they're not going to do it then, they're never going to do it. And back and forth. And Kalani. Oh, man! And a 450. 450 on Palmer for the win. Oh, and Palmer kicks out. I love you too, Isabel. I did see fans saying if Gunther retires AJ Styles, they are done. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Triple H just starts having Gunther retire everybody. Because you just can't put it past him. Oh! Danny Palmer with a nice move on Jordan and a kick out. And Danny Palmer looking for a big win here. Oh! Spinning and a spinning heel kick. And there it is, the one-of-a-kind moonsault. Lonnie gets the win. And Lonnie gets the win. Here is your winner, Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan with the win here on Evolve. Her first win on Evolve, and more importantly, her first win as a member of Mutiny. And look at how joining Mutiny has turned things around for Kalani. She's got the W on the board. That's why I am her. I honestly think they're gonna lose the titles to the Usos, Styles and Dragon Lee. I think they probably are gonna lose their tag titles to the Usos. Wouldn't shock me if that happens. Put the Usos back in the title pick tag team division, and then just immediately make them champions. Yes, I did see Cena's retirement match, Donnell. I did a review on it. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, she is the WWE Hall of Famer, Lita. Lita, it's nice of you to have this time for this interview. What are your thoughts over these last several weeks? The last time we saw you wrestled Hermione Lee. You came up short. Against her. And as they should be mad at Triple H. So what are your goals here on Evolve? Yeah, things have definitely not been going my way as of late, but you know what? That's fine. I can always pick myself up and try again. I still believe I have one more championship reign in me. I still believe I have what it takes to hold the Evolve Women's Championship. And well, isn't it WWE Hall of Famer Lita? I am Sean Spears, and I am standing, and here you see Izzy Dame and Heather White, two young prodigies that I and building to the future. So leader, as a wise Hall of Famer and a veteran of this sport, I think a crafty veteran like you would be a great addition to the calling. So that way you can help groom my 2 young prospects. What, you can't do that yourself? I mean, you're a veteran in your own right, Spears. You're telling me you can't help Izzy Dame and Heather White yourself? Oh, I can. Hey, you don't want to speak to Spears that way. Spears can either make you, or he can either ruin you. I mean, look at what happened to Tatum Paxley when she was in the calling. Yeah, I did see what happened to Tatum Paxley. She was the reason the calling actually became successful. She was the reason the calling actually got a championship. And you got jealous, Izzy. Oh, you got a little jelly welly, didn't you? You want to talk to my friend like that again? And maybe you'll find out why I am Heather White. Because I can white you out. Okay. If that's a challenge, then I accept. I'll see you next week, Heather. With what R-Truth said Miz did in the tournament, I wasn't surprised he didn't deserve a second chance. Yeah. It's pretty stupid that Triple H was like, actually, let's have the Miz have a second chance in the tournament instead of putting Joe Hendry in it. The fans are really mad at Triple H, and as they should. He was the one that booked it. People have been trying to defend it by saying, oh, it was all John Cena's idea. People have been trying to defend it by saying it was John Cena's idea to do it, and I'm just like, yes, so? Just because it was his idea doesn't mean Triple H could have done it. He could have just said no. Like, how many times has Becky Lynch been told no whenever she wants to do something? So think of it like that. Like, even though Cena could have, even if Cena was the one that said, hey, I want to tap out to Gunther, Triple H could have just said, no, it goes against your character. You're going to pass out instead. So the fans have every right to be angry at Triple H, and he's the one that has the final say. And the way he was smiling on the apron when he was hugging John Cena, I think it's very suspicious. I think that was very, very suspicious. Well, Ludwig Kaiser ready for action here on Evolve as he takes on AJ Styles. Yeah. No, they don't want none. They know you're scared because you know they don't want none. And it's on the board in the final string, and his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, AJ Styles. I also think a lot of wrestling fans might stop watching wrestling now because there were a lot of people that grew up watching John Cena, and I think they might stop. And that's the key word, might stop. I'm not saying they 100% will stop. I'm just saying they might end up stopping. And AJ Styles pulling up an invincible arm pad. Pulling up at an invincible elbow pad that he doesn't have. AJ Styles. AJ Styles. I've only stopped because I don't really enjoy what Triple H is doing. I watch just to see AJ Lee these days. And I only watch just to see certain wrestlers I like nowadays, like AJ Lee, Rhea Ripley, Randy Orton if he's ever around. I mainly watch just to see what my favorites are up to. That's about it. And now Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser trying to get free of AJ Styles'. Oh, look at this. And now AJ bringing Ludwig down into a side headlock. AJ Styles has made it clear that Season 13 will be his last year as an in-ring active competitor. And absolutely, we will only be having one more season of AJ Styles, and Ludwig Kaiser would love nothing more than to soften AJ up. Oh! Ludwig and Pete Dunne have become a bit of a new pairing. They've become a new tag team. We saw them team up on NXT last night, and they had an impressive tag team victory. Now look at this. Oh! See you later. See you later. Ludwig Kaiser getting sent to the outside. And now Pete Dunne trying to distract the Phenomenal One. And AJ Styles gets free. Oh, down goes down goes Kaiser. And now AJ Styles, look at this! Oh! And AJ Styles taking out Pete Dunne. Making Pete Dunne pay for interfering. And now AJ Styles with a calf crusher locked in. And Kaiser trying to get free, and he does so successfully. Oh, look out. He was looking for the European elegance and gets caught into a Styles clash. Oh, wow. Kaiser managed to hold on. Got to give him a little bit more credit than that. And look at Pete Dunne now. Getting on the apron. And Pete Dunne now getting on the apron again. Trying to help out his new partner. Trying to help out his buddy. And look at this now. Wait a second now. Kaiser from behind. Trying to steal it. Oh. And look at... Wait a second. Pete Dunne has been ejected from ringside. Wait a minute. This ain't fair. What do you mean it's not fair, Maria? He kept interfering. Ludwig Kaiser can't believe that his partner in crime has just been kicked out of here. Oh. Apparently Randy is in Saudi Arabia for the grand opening of Mr. Beastland, apparently as a partnership with WWE. I also heard that Saudi Arabia, because I saw this video, apparently Saudi Arabia has this Dragon Ball Z theme park. I remember hearing something about it. And I'm like, why does Saudi Arabia get that? I'm like, why does Saudi Arabia get something so cool like that? This is what I mean. A country like Saudi gets all the good stuff. Like, why? What did they do to deserve all that good stuff? Because they've got a lot of money. That's why, Patrick. They've got hundreds and thousands and billions of dollars. Get out of the damn way, ref! Oh, and there's the phenomenal forearm. And there's the phenomenal forearm to Kaiser. And AJ Styles gets the win. And AJ Styles overcomes Ludwig Kaiser in a thriller. Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ Styles overcomes Ludwig Kaiser of Mutiny. The phenomenal forearm puts the man with the European elegance in his place. Hey Otis. Rachel. I feel bad for you. I really do. I heard Lucy was pretty angry at you. She was. Hey. Don't let that bother you, okay? It does bother me. Because I'm letting Lucy down. Hey, you don't have to listen to Lucy. You don't have to listen to Lucy anymore, Otis. You see, these people still like you, Otis. People like me, we all feel bad for you that Lucy's treating you like this. I think it's time you stand up for yourself. Did you ever let Maxine and Mandy Rose ever boss you around? No. You know, I miss them. I'm sure they miss you too. But big man, you gotta stand up for yourself. Think of the time when Chad Gable used to boss you around. That was Chad Gable. I can't hurt a woman. It's Lucy Wright. I can't put my hands on a woman. I know. And I know you're not that kind of guy. But just understand that you gotta make the right decision. Stand up for yourself. Don't let Lucy boss you around, okay? Think I'm pretty? Yeah, I guess you are. Thanks, Otis. You're very handsome. We'll talk later. Oh, yeah. Rachel better be careful not. Rachel better watch herself. She's Rachel trying to drive a wedge between Otis and Otis and Lucy Wright, and that could be a good thing. Well, here comes Carmen Petrovic, who is set for singles action. She takes on the women's speed champion, Angela Lee. Is alongside her friend Jordan Grace. Do you wanna be American idiot? And her opponent, being accompanied by Hermione and her twin sister Essie. She is the women's speed champion, Angela Lee. Does Absol evolve? No, it does not. It's a standalone Pokemon. And it's gotten 2 Mega Evolutions now. I know the Lee sisters have been on this new path of destruction. All 3 sisters have been racking up wins, and more importantly, especially that woman right there, Hermione Lee. She has really been racking up those wins. Absolutely. She's gotten big wins over the likes of Lita. She's gotten some big wins over Lita and many other superstars. Hermione Lee has really branched out on her own as a singles competitor as of late. Well, Angela Lee's Speed Championship is not on the line. That is why there is no time limit on this matchup. And that is why there is no time limit. Exactly. The timer, there's only a time limit if the Speed Championship is on the line. Now Angela Lee, Angela Lee, the striker of the Lee sisters. Who do I see winning the... Are you talking about the Continental Classic? Who do I see winning that? I don't know. I'd like to see Kyle Fletcher win it, but I don't think he will, because I think the champion is in the Don Callis family, I think it's Okada. I think he's the champion. I would like Kyle Fletcher to win it, but I don't think he will. Hard to say. I don't think Moxley will win because they seem to be building up him getting kicked out of the Death Riders because he's been losing lately. Oh, Carmen Carmen trying to use her striking game as well. Yeah, Angela and Carmen are both strikers. They are both hard-hitting strikers. It's probably going to be Moxley, MJF, or Kenny Omega. MJF and Kenny Omega aren't in it. I don't know where MJF's been. Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander are fighting for the title. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Yeah, I know. They're fighting at World's End for the title. That'll be a good match. Big slam by Angela. And Carmen kicks out. Oh, big clothesline. This will be Moxley's second time getting portrayed since the Shield. Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be building up him getting kicked out of the Death Riders, because he was the one that created the group. Oh! Angela with a big kick. And Carmen manages to kick out. Oh, and Carmen with a kick of her own. Cover on Angela and a kick out. And look at this. And look at Essie Lee. Look at Essie Lee now trying to... Come on, switch. Essie Lee trying to do the switch. Essie Lee trying to perform twin magic. And here comes Jordynne Grace. And Jordynne Grace pulling Essie out of the ring. And now look at this. And now Hermione and Jordynne Grace brawling on the outside. Jordynne Grace was not gonna allow Essie Lee going for the Angela kick. Oh man, and Carmen catches her. Carmen catches Angela with a kick, and Carmen Petrovic has just beat the Speed Champion. Angela Lee went for the Angela kick, but Carmen catched Angela with a kick of her own, and Carmen Petrovic has just scored a pinfall win over the Women's Speed Champion. The Lee sisters had a plan. Yeah, Essie Lee was trying to switch places. Was going to try and switch places, but Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut, being the protection for Carmen Petrovic, helped her. A big win there for Carmen Petrovic. She has now put herself in line for a shot at the Speed title. Moxley will probably come back when the Shield goes into the Hall of Fame. I did see why is Jamie getting a title match when she was fed to Mercedes during the Owen Hart tournament. It's because she's Jamie Hayter, that's why. Why would you not give Jamie Hayter a title shot? But yet no one will question when WWE does a title match. No one will question why Ivy Nile or Raquel are getting title shots. They'll just see the matches and they'll just say, banger! Yeah, it is face versus face. Maybe Jamie Hayter turns heel. Who knows? I don't see Kendall beating JC. Same. I think it's a bit too early. I think it's a bit too early for Kendall. She's the Evolve champion. She's the Evolve champion, man. I think she should lose the Evolve title before she wins any titles on NXT. I'm not a fan of the whole thing of just wrestlers carrying around 2 titles. Especially in WWE, because they do it way too much. They just do it way too often. If they didn't do it so often, I wouldn't hate it as much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is a matchup between two women that were once close friends, now bitter rivals. Daphne Shaw goes one-on-one with her former friend Sally Dennis. Oh, this is gonna be good. And also Mercedes says she was going to defend her title at World's End, I think. Maybe that's where Dakota Kai debuts. Or Charlie, as she's known as now. Her real name. Rising from the ground, echoes of the sound. As you got the battle, the present and the future is now. Can't wait till another goes down. Ding ding ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan. She is the Hammer of Justice, Daphne Shaw. Well, Daphne Shaw taking on a woman who was once her longtime friend. Our two former friends colliding here tonight. This is going to be awesome. Daphne Shaw and Sally Dennis collide. And her opponent, she is the Aussie natural, Sally Dennis. Well, Sally Dennis with a brand new attitude, who's chosen to stay loyal with her boyfriend, Dean Franklin. And listen to those boos for Sally Dennis. Yeah, I don't think Sally Dennis really cares. I don't think Sally really cares what the WWE Universe thinks of her, and here we go. Two long-time former friends. Dakota also streams on Twitch. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. And Sally with a cheap shot. I mean, just look at Sally. I mean, can you blame her for finally snapping on the WWE Universe? Can you blame her at all? She is a lot like Dean. She's a lot like Dean. She's worked hard her whole career, and then all of a sudden, she just never gets rewarded for her hard work. Oh, man! Well, Sally Dennis is a former NXT All-Star Women's Champion. Yes, I know that title doesn't exist anymore, but people that did win that championship are still credited. Who won that championship. Zelina has a bad moment in a match. Oh, she's horrible. No, she lost a family member. Cut her some slack. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, fans are being assholes. Fans are like being assholes. Like, how would you you wouldn't be able to focus if you lost a family member. And it's horrible enough that even Rhea Ripley's own fan base are going after Zelina. And I literally retweeted a fan literally showing a screenshot of Rhea Ripley liking a comment where a fan literally said that her own fan base attacking Zelina, who's like one of her friends, who's like one of her closest friends, is a bad look. The fact that Rhea isn't happy with her own fan base attacking Zelina just tells you everything you need to know. That fans are just dickheads. They're just assholes. They don't see the bigger picture. Zelina has one bad moment and all of a sudden it means she should be fired. And look at this. And there's the Justice Flash. And there's the Justice Flash on Dennis. Oh! Was looking for the win, but manages to hold on. And now Sally. And now Sally. And now Sally. Oh! Head scissors DDT. Nice heads. Nice move there by Dennis. Cover on Shaw. And a kick out. These two former friends, former partners, former friends. Sally chose to be with Dean Franklin instead of her partnership with Daphne Shaw. And now Daphne starting to build momentum, and now Daphne looking to put Sally away here. Heads up to the top rope. Oh, this could be... Oh, Sally's in position. Here it comes. The Thunder Flash. Oh, no, it missed. The Thunder Flash misses. Dennis moved out of the way at the last second. Dennis was able to avoid it the last moment, but Daphne Shaw back on top of Dennis. Dennis tried to get Daphne in the corner for the natural disaster, but Daphne's clearly done her homework. Well, I mean, if anyone knows Sally more than anyone, it is Daphne, because they had been partners for quite some time. They had been partners for a while, so of course it would make sense that Shaw knows everything she needs to know about Sally. Sally in big trouble here as Shaw. Oh! As Shaw now is in control, and Dennis now finally able to avoid. And now Sally looking to take advantage here. Big moonsault. And now Sally finally brings the momentum around. Huh? And a stomp to, and a kick to the gut. And now Sally. And now Sally has Daphne Shaw. Natural disaster. And she calls that and there it is, the natural disaster. And Sally gets the win over her former friend. Here is your winner, Sally Dennis. And Sally Dennis with the win. And now look at this, Sally Dennis not done. You chose them over me. And Sally Dennis now continuing to beat the hell out of... And Sally now continuing to beat the hell out of Daphne Shaw. Welcome to the generation of Jade. Oh, wait a second, here comes Cora Jade. Here comes a woman who's become Daphne's new friend, Cora Jade, and Sally Dennis rolls out of the ring. Come on! Sally decides to back off as Cora Jade, who's become Daphne's new friend. Get out of my face! Sally sucks. Sally sucks. Sally sucks. Kiss it! Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. Sean Legacy, who earned the right to earn another shot at the Evolve Championship, will now get his chance to win the Evolve title back. He lost the title at NXT Heatwave to Dean Franklin. He looks for revenge as he looks to regain the title from the new champion. as Dean Franklin has his first title defense against the former champion, Sean Legacy. Can Legacy regain the championship? Or will Dean Franklin once again make Sean Legacy fade to obscurity? Well, we have received breaking news next week on Evolve. Following her pinfall win over Angela Lee. Angela Lee will now defend her Women's Speed Championship next week on Evolve, and it will be against Carmen Petrovic. Absolutely, Carmen Petrovic earned a title opportunity, and Carmen will be looking to win her first singles title as she takes on Angela Lee next week with the Women's Speed Championship on the line. And also Sally Dennis will take on Cora Jade. Cora Jade, who came to Daphne's aid, will be looking to fight for her friend next week against Sally Dennis. You've had your time. You can come out now. Sarah, do you now regret your decision? Why would I regret anything? Thanks. You want to put me through hell in prison? Well, now it's your time. I'm no criminal. I never have been. But I'll tell you one thing. You mess with me, I'll break your bones. Huh? What are you guys staring at? Hey, Sarah. Patty. Ready to go? Damn right. You better watch out, because the Aussie powerhouse is coming back. Oh my goodness. Sarah Ponting makes her return very, very soon. Sarah Ponting's been out of action with a shoulder injury, and it's nice to see that Sarah is recovered. But now it's time to focus on our main event. Sean Legacy is set for action. This match is for the Evolve Championship. Making his way to the ring, Super Sean Legacy. Oh, oh, when you stand next to me, you feel that you can, and I'm moving out of the lane. It's all about me. It's all about the power. And his opponent, he is the Evolve Champion, Dean Franklin. Dean Franklin making his way to the ring. Dean Franklin, the new Evolve champion. This just feels right. Dean Franklin finally getting the respect, in my opinion, he rightfully deserves. He has been grinding, he has been working hard for a long time, and now he's finally getting what he truly deserves. He defeated Sean Legacy at NXT Heatwave to win the Evolve Championship, and it was thanks to help of his girlfriend Sally Dennis as well. Yeah, Sally Dennis played a role in helping Dean become the champion. And here we go. Our main event is underway. Sean Legacy and Dean Franklin for the Evolve Championship. This could very well be Sean Legacy's. This also could very well be Sean Legacy's last chance. Dude, no kidding. I literally saw someone say, dummy, dummy, yeah, yeah. They say John Cena's retirement tour is a ruse, and he is going to appear on AEW next pay-per-view and wrestle and wrestle Adam Copeland. It's not a ruse. It's not a ruse. He's legit done. He's legitimately done. He's not gonna wrestle anymore. Why would he lie to his fans? Why would he lie to his fans that he would go on this retirement tour and then just appear at AEW? And besides, he's going into the Hall of Fame next year, so the next time we see him, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Let's not forget, fans were fully expecting to see Edge. Don't forget, when this whole John Cena tournament started, everyone was like, we're going to see Edge. All because they said he retired from WWE, not from professional wrestling. Remember, let's not forget, idiot fans, when the whole John Cena tournament started, everyone believed we were going to be seeing Edge. Everyone bought into the story that we were going to see Edge appear, which was a whole bunch of bull. Oh, look out! Oh, the referee just got knocked over. Inadvertent contact. Inadvertent contact there. John Cena is retired from in-ring, but he has signed as an ambassador. Yeah, and that too. He signed an ambassador role with WWE, so he's not going anywhere. And now Dean Franklin. In control. Dean Franklin dropping Sean Legacy. Cover to win the gold and a kick out. Dean Franklin trying his hardest. Remember, Dean has been a champion on 2 occasions. He was tag team champion. And he was North American champion for a few months. So he does know what it means to be a champion. And now Sean Legacy now has Franklin. And there it is, the shambles! And there's the shambles into the cover on Franklin to win the Evolve Championship. Oh, so close. Dean Franklin just barely kicked out at 2. He was almost put to shambles. And Legacy looking to try it again, but Franklin able to escape it. And now Franklin has Legacy fade to obscurity. And there's the win. Franklin retains. And there's the win for Dean Franklin as he retains the Evolve Championship. Sean Legacy was sent to obscurity, and Dean Franklin cements his place as the guy of WWE Evolve. When you stand next to me, you feel that you can. I'm the guy of Evolve. What an incredible action. What an incredible night here on Evolve. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all for NXT Great American Bash. Thank you for joining us, and good night.